Hey guys, what's up? This is Rafa again here with RAFA Racing. Welcome to the channel. As always, thank you for watching. We are here at COTA today for the PCA Schnellfest event. It's quite hot. It's about 1 o'clock at this point and about 100 degrees outside. So it's going to be a hot one, but as always, it's going to be fun. The track should be hot and slippery. Really excited about taking out the GT4 today. That's what I'm going to be driving, the gray GT4 that I picked up a couple of months ago. The track setup on that is incredible. The car has the tune upgrade, so I should have about 500 horsepower. I actually did a check ride with an instructor. I got solo qualified at the last event, and I ended up doing a check ride today and got promoted to the advanced group. So tomorrow, the rest of the day, and going forward, I'll be running with the advanced group. But we're gonna go back out there and just continue to work on things. I've been working with Dave on the actual video and seeing where I could still be improving and just fine tuning to try to extract every single quarter second or millisecond that we can. So. So this is the end of the first day of this PCA Schnellfest event. On Friday, which today's Friday, was only the intermediate to advanced group, no novices. Tomorrow we actually have 2 novices joining us, Hadleigh and Paige, and also Todd, who's working on his tires right now, changing into some fin speed wheels. But I drove the GT4 all day, the 570S GT4, rode like a champ. Here we have the GTS that Paige, another one of the drivers that we have in the team. She started tracking just a few months ago, loves cars, and you'll be seeing a lot more of her and Hadleigh. That 600 LT is Hadleigh. So we have this, the 2021 Cayman GTS with the brand livery on it. I think it looks pretty awesome. Back over here we have Hadleigh's. She's also only been tracking for a few months, but both of them have a lot of skill and potential and love tracking and racing. So it's really great to have them on the team. Hadleigh has the 600 LT. She's going to be driving that. And then on this side here, we have the black GT4. That's my car. The GTS and the GT4 are mine. When we go on track events, I'm starting to bring, just because I have the option and the extra trailer space, bring a backup car so that if we have any mechanical issues, if any of the cars is overheating, particularly with 100-degree weather, we don't know what to expect. I have this GT4 in the same livery that I have in the other Caymans. I think it looks awesome. The black, it looks really good with the red and white. Crazy car, really cool car to drive on the track. So I'm really excited about tomorrow, having a couple of novices in a group and just seeing what else I can do with the 570S GT4. I got some pretty good pointers today. We looked at the video footage that the car has, and I got to look at more of the data. I saw the video today, not really the data, but I'm really going to try to zero in on those minute things that I can improve and see if I can just extract an extra 2-3 seconds tomorrow. Morning, this is day 2 of the PCA Schnellfest event. We're about to head up to the drivers meeting. It's just in time, it's about 7:15. But today should be a lot more cars. It's still going to be hot. I think the high is still over 100, right at 100. But today, instead of just being me, we'll actually have those other 3 drivers that we mentioned. So my buddy Todd, who drives a Porsche 911 GT3, he's here today. And then also Hadleigh and Paige, that you guys are going to get to know a little bit more about a little later today. They'll be coming, but super excited about the day, and hopefully we can get some really good times while it's still something like 80 degrees right now. So we're about to go out to the drivers meeting, and the track was hot in 45 minutes. All right, so just got done with my first session of the day. Temperature wise, it was a little warm, but not super hot. Track feels good, a little slippery in some spots, but for the most part, the track is actually pretty good. Taking a little too long transitioning from braking to gas. Pretty much fixed the the angle or the hitting the apex at the right time. And now it's really just carrying the extra speed. I think I'm probably leaving at least a good 2 to 4 seconds out on the track in these particular spots. Turn 2 into 3, turn 8, 9, going up the hill through the S's. And then through the carousel, I know I can carry at least another 10 miles an hour. So in this next session, I'm gonna try to focus on those couple of spots, at least on one of them, and see if I can just shave a second or a half a second. I'm doing in the 223s, 224s, 225s. But this run group is actually pretty great, really good drivers, and it's moving pretty fast. So at least I'm not having to, slow down to pass people and stuff like that. Really glad to be in that advanced group with PCA, and hopefully this next time out, I'm a lot faster, just focusing on those other spots.
I'm Hadleigh. I have been a part of the RAFA team now for a couple of months. I joined back in April. I am 25 years old and I've been into cars from a very young age. And eventually, up until I bought my first supercar, McLaren 720S. I now own a 2019 McLaren 600LT that I bring out to the track with me to these events. It's been a great weekend so far. Having started late in the day, started with the novice group with my first run, and then I instantly got bumped up to the intermediate level, which is very exciting. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow to have the whole day in the intermediate group.
COTA for my first time. So I currently own a Porsche Cayman 718 GT4. I absolutely love the car. Kind of gave me a feel for the Caymans overall, and hopping in the GTS on the track, it was different, but I was already a little bit used to it, and I'm a Porsche fangirl through and through. I recently joined the RAFA Racing team, and my love for motorsports quickly grew. I knew I wanted to be a part of the team. My first word as a baby was horsepower. I know a lot of people won't believe that. They think it's mama or dada, but no, it was actually horsepower. So yeah, the love has always been there. My dad had 10 racing horses when I was younger, so I was always out on the farm, and so I've always kind of been around, I guess, like adrenaline junkie things, if you will. My main goal for racing is to get my racing license and to land on a sponsorship sometime soon so that I can further pursue my racing career and goals.
So just got back from my third session. I was about a second quicker working through a few corners. The interesting thing when we looked at the data was I was actually slower to some corners because I think in my head I was focusing on other ones, but I was actually almost a whole second quicker than I had been all day. So improvement, but at the same time I left time on the table that I originally had captured in all the laps, so another session. So hopefully this fourth time out or third time out today, I actually do kind of piece them more together. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of golf when you show up and you're driving great, but your putter's not great. So today it seemed like I did great in some corners this morning. Then I worked a lot on other corners that I was trying to improve on, but I slacked off on the ones that I kind of had nailed. So hopefully this time out, I can piece it better together and maybe shave a little bit more time. this is the end of day 2 here. Track went cold about an hour or so ago. Successful day. I think all the cars ran extremely well. The techs, Travis and Drew, kept the cars in top shape. Looking forward to tomorrow, day 3. It's going to be similar kind of conditions, super hot. Paige did extremely well in the novice group. It was her first time out here. And you had Hadleigh, who was her second time out here, and she actually got promoted to an intermediate group. So tomorrow and at the end of the day today, she was with quite a bit of a faster group. But overall, everybody did really well and super excited to get going tomorrow. Hey guys, so this is day 3 here at the PCA Snellfest. I'm here with Hadleigh. Sunday, it's probably about 78, 80 degrees, so I think the track's gonna be cool for a couple of hours. Hadleigh's now in the intermediate group, so she'll be a lot quicker. I don't know if you have anything to say about the sessions yesterday. We didn't actually get to time them, so I have no idea what kind of time she's doing, but I know she was cooking that group, so today we'll get a good sense of where her lap times are. I think last time you were in the high 230s when we were out here, so we'll see if today the track gives us that kind of time. I don't know if you want to talk about how the track felt yesterday and sort of kind of what goals you're trying to accomplish today, other than just continue to learn and develop.
Yeah. So yes, well, this weekend has been my second official event at COTA. I only drove half the day yesterday because of issues with my tires. My first event went really well to the point where I got upgraded to the intermediate group, which was really awesome. It was a very hot day, but overall it felt pretty good out there.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, so I mean, she's been crushing it. She drives a 600 LT, which is not an easy car to drive. Just a lot of horsepower, and for someone that's just started tracking, it's just incredible. So super excited to see her progress, and she's already doing great. So this is Dave Scott. This is a coach I've been working with for the last 8 to 10 months. Has a pro racing career background. Has been doing a lot of coaching and instruction here at COTA and a bunch of tracks all over the country. Unlike the other track days, we've actually focused on the details and the data more so than the feel and actually the ride-along. So I don't know if I'm going to add into the stuff that we've worked on today.
You know, at Rafa's level, it's little nuances that make a huge difference in his lap time. And since I couldn't get in the car with him, we looked at video and data, which doesn't lie and gives us access to those nuances. So we've been making gradual incremental improvements in a bunch of key sectors of this track that will also help him in other tracks. And the lap times have shown it. I mean, he did his best of the weekend in his last session on the last lap. And it was based on a couple of the things we had talked about. Next time we're together, I'll be able to get in the car with him and coach him real time from the right seat, which is generally a lot more effective in my experience and view. But it's always a pleasure to be out here, and I had the opportunity at lunch on the parade laps to take the entire team who's here out in the SUV in Rafa's G-Wagon and just kind of narrate some key features of this particular track, analyze places where they might be able to go faster, where they might be able to place the car better, that might also help them analyze other tracks that they go to.
So that's a wrap here for the PCA event. It was a really hot one, but a really great one. I think our times were Todd, I think, did a 2:42 along with Paige as well, which being a GTS is a huge number. First time out at the track, by the way. And then Hadleigh, I think, did a 2:38 or 2:35 actually in her 600 LT. I was trying to crack 2:23s pretty much the whole weekend, and I did a 2:22 late in the session. So really happy how everything went. If you have anything to add to how the day went and everything you kind of learned, kind of be out here in your first event.
Yeah, today went amazing. It was my first time out here, and I think I was a little nervous in the beginning being at such a big track, but having Hadleigh here really made me feel at ease, and it's always great to have another young girl here on the team, and the support of everyone here, like Dave and Jem and everyone. It's just so nice to have a welcoming family, and I couldn't do it without RAFA, and I'm just so happy with my experience here today, and I'm excited for the future events with the team.
Wrapping up the weekend here at COTA. We had a great weekend, great results. It's been an honor being able to be a part of the RAFA team, and especially having Paige being another girl on the team. It's more of a men-dominated sport, unfortunately, but it's great to have Paige with me and doing it together.
Loading up the cars, getting ready to hit the road, packing up the rest of the tools and everything else. So again, it was a great event, and as always, thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, notifications on. If you have any comments and feedbacks, are always welcome, and if you have any questions or interest in the club, please let us know. Thank you.